Welcome back, everyone. 13 minutes after 5, and we are getting the party started here. Can you tell we are revving up for the Susan G. Komen Walk for a Cure tomorrow in Fort Worth? I will be there, and we're going to talk to some of the great folks from that organization coming up here in just a little bit. We have one right here in the plaza today. We are celebrating Susan G. Komen, Greater Fort Worth, and their Race for the Cure coming up tomorrow. And we've got some very special guests we want you to meet. We'll be back right after this.
Mama said there'll be days like this, there'll be days like this, Mama said.
We are back this morning at 5:45, the Susan G. Komen Race for a Cure in Fort Worth tomorrow morning. I will be there. Well, really, for me, it's sleeping in. 6 o'clock, I'll be there. 6:30 tomorrow morning.
And we are expecting, more than 20,000 people?
Hey, I'm wearing my Komen pink. I know they're out on the plaza. So's Ron.
Yes, and we're going to be talking about Komen coming up in just a little bit. But in the meantime, Shane, take a look at some of these images. This is a movement started by Bo Wellborn here in Dallas. It's called 40 A-OK. If you follow that hashtag on social media, you will see that he is inspiring people to do 40 days of good deeds, passing out backpacks of supplies to children, helping the homeless. And he is here with us this morning because today there was a very special job fair right here at Victory Park Plaza for the homeless. Yep. Employers willing to interview and put some of our city's homeless back to work. How much response have you gotten so far?
You know, the response has been overwhelming for people that want to come in and donate their time and give jobs to people that really need it.
Yeah. Among those companies, recognizable companies?
So Time Warner Cable,
okay.
You know them, Top Golf, Fossil, Omni Hotels, Rosewood Hotels, the Mansion, and the Crescent are just some of the few, and the United States Army will be here from 8 to 12.
Great, and so you're asking people to follow hashtag 40AOK, do something, do 40 days of good deeds, inspire your friends to do that, and this job fair today hopefully will put some people back to work. Let's put the information up there. It's right here today on the plaza, 8 to noon, correct?
That's correct, and we will be building resumes, so don't worry, you don't have to bring anything, you just bring yourself. We'll build resumes for you. You get a USB and hard copies of your resume, so even if you don't find a job today, you get to take it with you.
Great effort. Thank you very much, Bo. Good stuff there. All right, DJ LC playing us out to break. We'll be back right after this. Daybreak continues. Inspiring stories of survival. The Komen Race for the Cure on the plaza this morning, just ahead of the big day tomorrow in Fort Worth. I will be there walking with some of these inspiring women and how you can also help with the cure. We're going to have much more on that coming up. DJ LC taking us to break. We're going to hear some inspiring stories of cancer survivors and how you can help tomorrow with the Race for a Cure in Fort Worth. We'll be back right after this.
If you couldn't tell, I'm wearing my Komen pink. And something just slightly as louder than my shirt is the Komen crew outside.
And we're joined this morning by our friends from Susan G. Komen, some wonderful women who are going to be taking part tomorrow as thousands take part in Race for the Cure for Susan G. Komen, which is in Fort Worth tomorrow, many of whom are survivors, including Debbie Stevenson, who joins us this morning, a 4-year survivor. And Debbie, you have said before 2010 you could spell the word cancer, but after that you've had to live through it. What was your reaction when you first learned that this life-changing event would happen for you? And how did you cope with it?
Well, I feared for my life, like I think all survivors do. And I reached out for help, and with the support of my husband, my family, good doctors and nurses, they directed me to the Komen office, to where I found a whole group of sisters that would walk with me and support me, as well as these women behind me. And we all work together to help each other through whatever hurdles come along.
And I know that when you first got the diagnosis, your husband said, let's go to Ridgemar Mall. Mm-hmm. And you said, I don't want to go out there. I don't want to go shopping. Right. But he was the one who really forced you to make this connection with Susan G. Komen. Yes. Because for you, it was really like a death sentence. So if there's someone out there now who has recently been diagnosed with breast cancer and just feels so alone, what do you say to that woman or man?
I say it's on the 2nd floor at Ridgemar Mall. Walk into that office, and those women will hook you up with a person that is in your age group that has had cancer similar to yours or the same cancer you've had, and reach out to them, and then you're not alone, and it won't be near as scary if you have others with you.
That's the key. Thank you so much for joining us, Debbie. I know we're going to see you tomorrow. And here's the information, by the way, on the event tomorrow that Ron is going to be a part of. If we could go ahead and roll that. That's tomorrow at Ridgemar Mall in the Tarrant County area. On-site registration is available. You have to do that. And for more information, you can go to ComanGreaterFortWorth.org. That's where you're going to find all the information there. And we'll see you back here in just a couple of minutes.
She's my favorite girl. You only get one, you only get one.
Susan G. Komen and their Race for the Cure in Fort Worth is tomorrow morning at Ridgemar Mall. They are joining us here, and we have yet another inspiring story of survival. More on her incredible journey and how you can walk for a cure tomorrow. We'll be right back.
You all appreciate it. Dear mama.
Something only slightly louder than my pink Komen shirt is the Pink Komen Crew outside. Ron?
Actually, they're going to be quiet for this one.
Oh,
we got some
okay.
smooth music. I am wearing pink, though, as well for the big race tomorrow, and we're going to tell you more about that in a moment. But we have followed the story of Roxanne Martinez for a number of years now. In November 2010, she was diagnosed with an aggressive form of breast cancer, just days after finding out she was pregnant. And there is mom and daughter then. What a scene of transformation and survival they are. And they are here with us this morning, Roxanne, and this is Serenity. Roxanne, so good to see you.
Good to see you. Good
How's
morning.
Serenity doing? She taking a little nappy?
Yeah, she's
How are
good.
you, sweetie? Are you good? Are you good? You're here with your mom very early this morning. What was this like for you? Because you had to really put yourself, I know, in such a place to try to fight for your own life and fight for hers at the same time.
Well, I was determined. I was determined to do anything to fight for my life and her life, and that included, having surgery and chemo while pregnant.
Must have taken really a skilled team of people to balance all of that, right?
It did. I had a very dedicated medical team that all worked, in sync and together, and they had it all under
And
control.
how did Komen help you through it?
Well, I actually lost my job during my battle, and I was at risk of losing health insurance, which, of course, then wouldn't be able to afford treatment.
Right.
And Komen grantees stepped in and helped fund part of my health insurance and part of my treatment.
There you go. That's what they do. Just one example. That deserves a round of applause, and that's where the money will go tomorrow to help women like Roxanne and others who are dealing with difficult times and undergoing treatment. And there's the information for you as well. It is tomorrow at Ridgemar Mall, on-site registration as well, or you can go to ComanGreaterFortWorth.org. Roxanne, I'll see you there tomorrow. All right, thank you for coming in. We'll be back right after this. Daybreak continues. Love our moms. There we go. Thank you, DJ LC, with his mom. Have a great weekend.